feel like a lot of people tell you to forgive, forgive, and forgive, but nobody actually knows what it means or what it does. What is forgiveness? If you ask people what forgiveness is, some may say it's letting go. Letting go of what? Does it mean releasing something from your hand? Does it mean releasing the idea of something? How do you know you're holding on to something? But before I can break down what forgiveness is, I have to actually explain to you why it's necessary for you to hold a grudge in the first place. Let's say as a kid, you were attacked by a duck. Because of the negative emotions associated with the attack by this duck, your body now has to constantly watch out for this duck. Why? That's simple, to protect you. But what does that mean? Well, it means every single room you walk into, you will be looking for a duck. Why would I look for the duck? Because if you don't look for the duck, you're gonna get attacked by the duck again. Or at least that's what your body thinks. And every time you see a duck, or you believe you see a duck, your body will enter a fight or flight state. And in this fight or flight state, your mind and body work together for one purpose only, and that's to survive. You may be thinking, this sounds like a great system. That's because it is. Your body is protecting you and it's doing exactly what it's meant to. But the problem is, in modern day society, you don't have many natural enemies. And this is why forgiveness is actually necessary, because if you never forgive, you will be constantly on the lookout for things that may never happen again. And what does forgiving look like? Forgiving can look different depending on the type of forgiving it is. If it's a nervous system forgiving, it's more body work. If it's a mind forgiving, it's more changing your perspective on the action. Let's go back to the example of the duck biting you. You could change your perspective to say you appreciate the fact that the duck bit you, because now it shows you the pain of when someone is bitten, and you will be careful not to bite others. Future Luster here. Forgiving is also not wishing for a different series of events. And this is one way we can change our perspective to accept what has happened to us and forgive something. And when it comes to forgiving from the nervous system, this would look like going around the same duck maybe, slowly exposing yourself to situations where you would be around ducks and learning to regulate yourself, breathing, relaxing. And this is where some people mess up. They think they forgave mentally, and you probably did, but you didn't forgive physically. So then your body doesn't actually think you've forgiven anything. Or maybe you have forgiven physically, but you haven't forgiven mentally, and you can't stop the influx of negative thoughts that happen when you are in certain situations. So there you go. The more you know, you should forgive.